Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Booty Scoot Racing channel. This is the All-Out Dirt Tour Super Late Model Division, live here for the QuikTrip Classic at the Port Royal Speedway, moments away from the national anthem and green flag. Make sure you go grab those beers, light those cigarettes. We get ready to kick things off here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. And kill the music just a tad bit here, ladies and gentlemen. We go ahead and ask you to rise and stand as you're able to here for tonight's national anthem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Booty Scoot Racing channel. This is the All-Out Dirt Tour Super Late Model Division for the QuikTrip Classic, live here at the Port Royal Speedway in Pennsylvania. Make sure you go grab those beers, light those cigarettes. We're moments away from driver's introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to switch it up here to the driver's introductions part of the night's main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we're set for 45 laps here at the Port Royal Speedway. These guys are starting to load into the field here one by one as we get ready to start tonight's driver's introduction. We'll kill the music just a tad bit here so we can hear it just a little bit better. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get tonight's main event kicked off here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for the QuikTrip Classic. Still waiting on a couple guys to load in here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the All-Out Dirt Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, the next race 2 weeks from now will be the season finale. We're getting close to the playoffs around here. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and kick off with tonight's pole sitter. Looks like it's gonna be Blake Bailey on the outside. Drew Bowen will smooth up here. So it looks like it's gonna be Blake Bailey stepping out the pole here tonight at the Port Royal Speedway from Bunker Hill, Illinois. Starting on the inside of him, we'll move up to the first place spot here. Driving the number 25 Advanced Auto Park late model. That's going to be Drew Bowen. Starting on the outside of him, driving the number 90 from Lakewood. That's going to be Brody Ducher. Matt Adams driving the number 14. We'll start in the fourth place spot, excuse me, on the outside here. And the All-Out Dirt Tour full-timer here, driving the number 21 late model from Anacostia, California. One time he's been to victory lane this season. That's Tyler Bigford. Looks like it's going to be starting up here. Did we miss one? I think we did here. Get to the number 2 when we get there. Back to him with Daniel Betts starting in the number 14 Mahindra Tractor. Looking to make something shake here tonight in the All-Out Dirt Tour. Justin Byram from Putaca, Kentucky. Looking to make something shake here. Looks like he's going to round out the 6th place spot here tonight in the Port Royal Speedway. Tracy Miller driving the number 9 late model machine here tonight on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Michael Knuckles finally making it to the Dirt Tour here tonight. His first event here. We'll be participating full-time in Season 2. And Dylan Holmes and the number 35 Sensor late model is going to be down on the bottom side of him with Bryson Yeager and the number 33 Capital Machine. We're going to make something shake here tonight on the Port Royal Speedway. Kevin Cato Walker from Calvert County, Maryland, 3-time winner this season. We're going to make something shake here tonight. He'll round out the 12th place spot. Travis Gutman driving the Air Max number 98 machine. We'll round out the 13th place spot here with Gage Sanders in the 64 Penske Racing Shock Lake model. Back there on the backside with Matthew Canatana driving a 318 here tonight at the Port Royal Speedway. And the other guy full-time on the dirt tour driving the Mater Motor 02 late model from Welford, South Carolina. That's going to be the 22-year-old starting shotgun tail end of the field tonight with the number 2 of Andrew Borton for Wausau, Ohio. We'll jump back up here to the pole sitter. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to kill the music here on the broadcast. We're ready. We're set to go racing here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll shoot it back up here. Drew Bowen's going to be the race leader here. He's going to have Blake Bailey on the outside here. Blake Bailey running full-time here on the All Out Dirt Tour Season 1, looking for his first career win on the season. They'll fire off here. We're green in the All Out Dirt Tour Super Late Model Division in the QuikTrip class. We'll fire it off here down there in the turn 22. They're going to be 4 wide here, fanned out across the front stretch. The All Out Dirt Tour here at the Port Royal Speedway for the first time all season long. Battles all over the racetrack here. Looks like the number 14 of Matt Adams is going to be door to door here with the number 21 of Tyler Bickford here. Tyler Bickford looks like he's going to get the advantage here with the number 90. The number 9, excuse me, of Bernie Duchenne or whatever. Lakewood will put the bumper to Tyler Bickford. Those 3 wide here already here across the speedway here. Dylan Holmes driving the number 35 late model down the bottom side of the racetrack. Looks like the number 33 is going to make contact here. Here comes the 64 charging hard on the outside. These guys are not giving each other an inch here at the Port Royal Speedway. We're still 3 here, so can't beat that here. Looks like the number 14 of Matt Adams is going to take the top side of the racetrack. He'll get the slide job. Well, he'll get slide job actually they here. Here comes the hard charge at 34. Tracy Miller down the bottom side. He looks down on the bottom side of Tyler Bickford here. Here comes the number 19 of Justin Byron coming. Charging back hard here. White knuckles down on the bottom side of the racetrack here. Trying to make something shake here. Penny makes something move down. They'll make contact here. 5 laps are in the book here. The Kentucky guy will hug the bottom side of the racetrack here. We're at 24 Kevin Walker here on the outside of here. Kevin Walker soaring down the back straightaway here at the Port Royal Speedway. 5 laps are complete here. Shake back up here for the race lead here. Looks like Drew Bowen's getting away with it here. He's going to have Blake Bailey charging down to the bottom side of the racetrack here. 2 guys battling door to door. 6 laps complete here. Looks like caution flag is going to be out here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Not sure who it's for. Like it's going to be the 33 of Bryson Yeager here. We'll throw it up for an all-out dirt tour instant replay here. Looks like the 33 of Bryson Yeager is going to go around somewhere on the racetrack. That car is massively torn up here. As you see the 02 of Nicholas Maynard get by here. Let's take a look and see exactly what happened to the 33 of Bryson Yeager. We'll get down a little closer to the racetrack here. Bryson Yeager was charging down on the bottom side. Looks like he had the 318. Might get a little help from Matthew Canatina here. He'll slide it with the racetrack hard into the outside wall through your living room. Up and over the right front. Nicholas Maynard able to escape through that as well. So it looks like it's going to be trouble here for Bryson Yeager. He'll take it down the pit road here. One fast repair on the Booty Scoot Racing channels. All out dirt tour here. Looks like Blake Bailey and Drew Bowen's going to check out the top 2 spots here. As he blinks in and out here. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take our first commercial break of the night. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. We appreciate you guys tuning in here, to the Port Royal Speedway here for the All Out Dirt Tour Super Late Model Division here. Throw up tonight's first sponsor here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. The All Out Dirt Tour is presented by iRacing, the platform you see right here. iRacing, get it on your PC right now only. and gentlemen, $10 a month can catch you right out here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Free to join, free to race here on the All Out Dirt Tour. Make sure you check out iRacing here. Tell them Booty Scoot Racing channel sent you here. We'll flip it over here to the other sponsor here, the All Out Dirt Tour, presented by TikTok here. Make sure you get the follow here on the All Out Dirt Tour TikTok as well. The Booty Scoot Racing channel bringing you all the TikTok live action here tonight. Scoot back over to the main broadcast camera here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Looks like the number 33 here. I'm going to get the wave around so we see how things shake out here. Looks like Drew Bowen's still going to be our race leader, though, in the number 25 late model with Van Auto Parts Machine down on the bottom side. On the top side of him, looks like it's going to be the number 11 of Blake Bailey running full time here on the tour from Bunker Hill, Illinois, looking to get his first win on the season. Brody Usher behind him in the number 90 from Lakewood, looking to make something shake here. Can Tyler Bickford get a great restart here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, fold his way out here to the front. Peter the pace car going to pull out onto the restart zone here. It looks like they're going to fire back off factory here in the All Out Dirt Tour on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. They're coming right at you through your living room. 7 laps are complete here, and in the book here, you see them fan out through turns 1 and 2 here in the QuikTrip Classic. Now the back stretch will go. Looks like Bowen and Blake Bailey's going to be door to door here. Blake Bailey's going to make something shake here on the bottom side of the racetrack for the race lead early. Can he get there? Looks like there's going to be a pile up back here. Disaster here struck on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Looks like caution flag is going to fly here. Not sure who those guys were involved. Looks like Nicholas Maynard was able to get through here. Got some guys linking in and out here. Looks like the 64 and 318 possibly involved here. We'll back it up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for an all-out dirt tour instant replay, as we always do here. Just gets fanned out here on the restart here. We'll take a look and see exactly what happens. Like the 318 was involved along with the 64. Well, it's Gabe Sanders. We'll take a look here. Patino riding around in the 318, and he just gets on the top side of the racetrack, riding on board. He'll smack into the Gage Sanders 64 machine. All over the racetrack here. Like Patino, bring the words of his, and the race lead was on there. Bryce Yeager still on pit road here. Dennis Willard Jr. out at the racetrack as well. Kevin Walker coming around on the Racing channel to catch Peter the pace car. We'll catch another commercial break and be right back out after this. Don't go nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the all-out dirt tour here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Super late model division here for QuikTrip Classic. Again, we want to give a shout out here to the TikTok platform for sponsoring the all-out dirt tour, carrying all the TikTok live streams here right on your mobile device and or your computer. Catch it out right here. The Booty Scoot Racing channel's all-out dirt tour coming at you every 2 weeks on Wednesday nights here. Make sure you check out the iRacing platform, which is what you're checking out right here, the video game, only on Steam on your PC. $10 a month can catch you right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Out here on the All-Out Dirt Tour, kicking it back here to the main broadcast cam, chilling in the grandstands up here with your mom. And she's telling me she's enjoying every bit of this 7-lap event so far of the QuikTrip Classic. She's glad you brought her tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the 3-time winner here on the All-Out Dirt Tour, Kevin Walker from Calvert County, Maryland. We're right on board with Mr. Kevin Walker here, a beautiful black and purple blue race car of his. Looking to get that 4th win here tonight if he can make something shake here at the Port Royal Speedway. But he's going to have to get through this traffic here. There's 2 cautions flags have flown early here. These guys are going to shake out the back of the field here. Looks like the guy on the wave around that last time around, looks like it's going to be Corey Standstill. Yes, it will be from Blue Ridge. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Adams. And the number 14, Hendricks machine right there. The all-black one, not the red one, was back there on a couple of restarts here. Peter the pace car is going to pull back on the restart zone. Drew Bowen's going to lead them back here. Fire back off for back green here. And the all-out dirt tour here at the Port Royal Speedway for the QuikTrip Classic. They're fanned out here 3 wide across turns 1 and 2 here. Kevin Walker, the 24 machine, down the back straightaway. He'll be door to door with Matt Adams here. Tracy Miller, Charles Hard here. Looks like Matt Knuckles is going to take the top side of the racetrack here in the white and gray machine. He'll come down to the back side of the, looks like Kevin Walker here. They'll make contact here. It's Kevin Walker and Tyler Bickford here running 2 times. 2 guys here The only two winners all season long here in the All Out Dirt Tour here, looking to make something shake here. Meanwhile, Justin Byron from Pawtucket, Kentucky, excuse me here. Looks like the number 35 is going to get jacked up there. That's Dylan Holmes here. If he's falling back here, looks like Nicholas Maynard, the other All Out Dirt Tour full-time series guy, looking to make something shake here. He's at the back tail end of the field here. These guys are single fire for the race lead up here. Tyler Bigbird is shaking his way up here to the 7th place spot here. So what a run here. We got a turn for the race lead. Big shot here. We got a pile up back here, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Mayhem here on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. One of these guys are upside down. Wow! Could you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? As quick as we could go, Cream, we're back under caution once more here. For an absolute massive pile up here. We'll throw it down here for an all-out dirt tour instant replay. Take a look and see exactly what happened here. Is the race leader, the number 25, is upside down here. We'll take a look and see if who made what mistake, when, and where, and why. It's the number 25. Looks like it was going to be Drew Bowen, the race leader here. Goes down into turns 3 and 4 here. You've got Blake Bailey on the outside of him. Blake Bailey battling some internet issues here. But it looks like the number 90 of Brody Ducher just going to get into the left rear of him here. And it is just a pile up off the corner here. Brody Ducher involved. Matt Adams involved. Drew Bowen goes from the race lead upside down here. It's like Nicholas Maynard was able to get it through there as well. So full time on the dirt tour. Keep that race car nice and clean here, ladies and gentlemen. As we clean up this absolute mess here. The Port Royal Speedway. We'll take a commercial break. Shoot it up to Billy the Blitz Driver. We'll be back after this. Matt Casino involved in another one. Go the Elidor Speedway, the Scott Bloomquist Memorial Race. See what he can do right here. He's currently sitting, it looks like it's going to be the 9th and 10th place spot here. See how the kid shakes out here. Go to a couple full-time guys here. Kevin Walker, 3-time winner this season from Calvert County, Maryland. Looking to make something shake here at the Port Royal Speedway tonight. Blake Bailey, full-time as well, winless on the year. Needs a big one here tonight. If he can pull it off, that'll lock him into the playoff here at the Port Royal Speedway. Go through the field trying to find the other one there. There he goes from Anacostia, California. Tyler Bigbird. One race win on the season here. Looks like Nicholas Maynard's going to pull out the 8th place spot there as we were talking about before here. Kick it back over here to the front of the pack here on the main broadcast. Blake Bailey's going to be the race leader with Tracy Miller for the first time on the outside. Looking to make something shake here, the number 9B car. We'll start at the 2nd place spot with Mike Knuckles in the 4th place spot. Kevin Walker will get the 3rd place spot on the inside with Matthew Katina hanging back on the backside. They'll fire back off here. We're back reading the QuikTrip Classic here at the Port Royal Speedway. Hopefully we get some green flag laps here. These guys will fan out through turns 1 and 2 here. Looks like everybody's going to make it through here. Nicholas Maynard down on the bottom side. He's loose. And he'll have Dave Sanders all over the back bumper of him on the outside. He'll fly through. He looks like Nicholas Maynard's going to get a big shot here from Justin Byram here. The Kentucky kid will battle hard with the Carolina guy here. They'll battle door to door into turn 22 once more. 13 laps are in the book here out of 45. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Tyler Bickford will be in the middle here. He'll be door to door. Looks like it's going to be the number 35 of Dylan Holmes and the pink machine on the top side. Meanwhile, Daniel Benson, the number 14 Mahindra Tractors, trying to make something shake here at the Port Royal Speedway. Caught him in an accident earlier tonight. If he can make something shake, meanwhile, the number 9 is Daniel Baxter down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Hitting the number 33 are going to bank going here. That's Corey Standstill. Number 33, Corey Standstill from Blue Ridge, Georgia, gets contact made to him. Up and over the number 33, over the grandstand, inside wall. Goes Corey Standstill. The caution flag is out here. We'll back that ass up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for an all-out dirt tour instant replay. And we'll ride along with Corey Standstill. We were watching it as he goes up and over here at the Port Royal Speedway with a little bit of help. It looks like it's going to be the number 90 of Brody Duchère. We were just talking about him putting the foot down here. They were battling door to door already. We're right on board with Corey Standstill as he rides down through here. Up and over here. When he just gets collected, up and over the inside fence. Corey Standstill, luckily there's no fan standing down here. It looks like he was able. But Dylan Holmes brutally caught up in that, as well as Daniel Benson, the number 14. All the guys we were just talking about look like former race leader Drew Bowen, was up and over earlier in the night's race. Back out on the racetrack, was able to get through it as long as Nicholas Maynard will take another commercial break here. As a big one happens here at the Port Royal Speedway. The tires off for the number 35 here. We'll be back here as a brutal cleanup on our way. Bang! Back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel at the Port Royal Speedway for the QuikTrip Classic here in the all-out dirt tour. Super late model division here. One race remains 2 weeks from now. That'll be the season finale before the playoffs here. As a bunch of these guys have already named themselves race winners and locked themselves into the playoffs here. The number 318 of Matthew Catine has been in several accidents here tonight, but looks like Blake Bailey, the race leader, full time on the dirt tour, is going to lead them back to the green flag here from Bunker Hill, Illinois. Meanwhile, they'll fan out behind them here. Will they be able to get through the corners here? Looks like they will be. The top side, the number 14 of Matt Adams is going to take it hard. It looks like he'll get a big run here. The number 02, Nicholas Maynard, jumps in front of him here. And he'll give him the back bumper. Nicholas Maynard is going to go around here. Can Nicholas Maynard keep it off the racetrack here? Looks like yes, he'll get it off the racetrack. He will stay green here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Looks like we're going to him here from the admin. Yes, we'll stay green here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Back up here to the battle for the race lead. Tracy Miller is battling door to door with Blake Bailey here. Blake Bailey will barely click here. They'll bump down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Kendall Walker Three-time winner this season on the All Out Dirt Tour. Looking to make something shake down the back straightaway here. Meanwhile, Mike Knuckles here in the number 1 machine. The number 1 white green-yellow warrior. Late model. It looks fast here. He's up in 6th position from where he started here. Can he make something shake here on the All Out Dirt Tour? They come down the back straightaway. If you love what you're seeing here on the Booty Scoop Racing channel, make sure you slap that like button, press that follow button. Kevin Walker flies down the back straightaway, trying to make something shake here. Meanwhile, Justin Robb will cut the fastest lap on the racetrack. That last time around, hard until the wall goes to 318. But Matthew Katina here, he's hurt big time here on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. Wow. See if they keep it green here. He can get off the racetrack. Got a tire rolling down the back straightaway. Back over here to the race leader. Looks like things are still green here on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. So we're keep scooting and booting as we say here. Meanwhile, Blake Bailey, the race leader here with 25 laps remaining here in the ninth event. Tracy Miller is going to tail the backside of him here with Kevin Walker looking to make something shake. Meanwhile, Mike Knuckles in the number 1 machine's been ran down by Brody Duchesne from Lakewood in the number 90. Justin Byram from Kentucky has made his way back up here close to the top 5 position. Meanwhile, the number 2 from Watson, Ohio. Andrew Boren, he'll blink in and out here, battling some internet issues, but he's up in the top 10. Battles all over the great racetrack here. We're still green here, surprisingly, on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. We started tonight off rough, 22 laps remaining. Tracy Miller trying to cut into the race lead here with Blake Bailey. Not going to be able to get it here. Down on the bottom side of the racetrack here. We'll go down here and get you the wow. Great accent shot from Blake Bailey on the top of the cushion, ripping it here. Painting the picture down here like the Mona Lisa. As we're down here on the mud pit, as they call it here on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. The battle for the race lead probably heating up here. Tracy Miller cut into it a little bit more there. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard charging his way back up in the field here, 3 laps down. Needing a caution here to get the wave around here. Meanwhile, the number 90, Brody Duchesne, battling his way back through the racetrack here. Can he get around the number 1 of Michael Knuckles here? But Mike Knuckles is not going to spare him an inch here. Both of them are on the top side of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard's going to battle door to door here. Looks like that's going to be... Oh, not sure who that was. Got a guy down there on pit road here. The damage to somebody's hit the wall at some point here. Kevin Walker trying to rip the top side of the racetrack. He's looking around of the race leaders here. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard will get passed by the number 19 of Justin Byram here. That's what we were trying to get to. For the Paducah, Kentucky, you name it. Don't know how to pronounce it. He's up 3 spots from where he started. Nicholas Maynard trying to run down Andrew Boren here in the number 2 machine. Meanwhile, Blake Bailey selling away with the race lead here. Every lap led is 1 point added to your total score here on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. On the top side of the racetrack, Tracy Miller's got it smoking out here, trying to make something shake here. Meanwhile, we'll have one slamming the wall hard here. Caution flag's going to be out on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. Not sure who it was here. Looks like it's going to be the number 14 of Gage Sanders, possibly. Not sure who that was there. Looks like it could possibly be Matt Adams. Yes, it's going to be Matt Adams here. We'll throw it up for an all-out dirt tour instant replay and back that ass up here on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. We know he smacked the wall here. We'll take a look at the number 14 of Matt Adams. He's been bad fast all night long here tonight. We'll see what happened here. He's got no right front tire. It looked like he went around for quite a while without the right front tire as well. So he's trying to make something shake, bringing out his inner Scott Quickwitz. Matt Adams was just flinging it around here, trying his best with his ability to get it around straight to the wall. And he'll finally just speed here in turns 3 and 4 here. No right front tire. Matt Adams just trying to sail the number 14 around. That shot right there in the outside wall will do it to bring it down here into traffic. Slam it hard once more. Matt Adams hard into the outside wall here. Looks like that might be the day for Matt Adams here. He's already used his fast repair. We'll see what happens to him here. Caution flag out here for the 4th time tonight. 17 laps remaining here on the Booty Scoop Racing channel. Blake Bailey, the race leader here. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Don't go nowhere. here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for the All Out Dirt Tour Super Late Model Division here. Looks like Brody Dusher has worked his way up to the fourth place spot here. Tracy Miller. Looks like he'll get the outside spot here once more with Blake Bailey here. We got him re-wrecked here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, ready to send them off here. Peter the pace car will hang the left on the pit road. We're back green here. This QuikTrip Classic here at the Port Royal Speedway. Nicholas later him with the way around that last time around. Looks like Matt Adams don't go down the pit road and get that left front big. He's got no right front tire. Trying to sling it around here at the Port Royal Speedway, but I'm not sure if he's able to get it going here. He's just trying his hardest here. We'll keep an eye on him here. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead. Oh my Jesus! Snapping Christ, you just seen it. Hold your breaths, ladies and gentlemen, and say a prayer. Drew Bowen might be seriously injured here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Caution flag is out here. We'll back that ass up here, as we always do here, as the tires will go rolling across the front stretch here. Drew Bowen has taken a massive shot here, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll take a look here and try to unfold what just happened here and right in front of our eyes. If I have never seen a shot so long, so big, Blake Bailey, the race leader, was involved here. It's like big shot here. Multiple guys. Drew Bowen, big shot here. We'll back it up one more time here. We'll see if we can't ride around with Drew Bowen and let's take a look at this vicious shot that he just took here. Drew Bowen, ladies and gentlemen, say a prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a commercial break and be back right after this. Big shot here for a couple of these guys here. We'll get a health update. Be right back after this. Don't go nowhere. Had just seen the impact here. We are not going to show another replay, as the number 25 of Drew Bowen has taken a major shot into the outside wall, upside down here at the Port Royal Speedway. We're waiting for a further update here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel of his current health here. That's the number 33, Corey Stansel from Blue Ridge, Georgia here, trying to make something shake on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Trying to keep it positive here. We want to throw it down. We'll go congratulate one of our race sponsors here tonight. The All Out Dirt Tour presented by iRacing, the platform you're watching right here. Allows Booty Scoot Racing channel to bring you the All Out Dirt Tour right here, ladies and gentlemen. The QuikTrip Classic from the Port Royal Speedway. $10 a month can get you right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Free to join, free to race here in the All Out Dirt Tour. The All Out Dirt Tour also wants to thank TikTok. You can catch the Booty Scoot Racing stream right here all night long with the replays of tonight's event here at the All Out Dirt Tour at All Out Dirt Tour. Go check them out here, or you can check out the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We want to thank TikTok for sponsoring tonight's race. Back to the main broadcast cam here. We're riding around here under the caution flag here. Things are going to look a little bit different this time around here, as that caution flag has taken out big-time contenders, race leaders, big-time names here on the All Out Dirt Tour. Guys such like Blake Bailey here, still on pit road trying to get that thing fixed along with Tyler Bigford and Kevin Walker here. 3-time winner Kevin Walker involved in the accident as well. 15 laps remain here in the all-out Dirt Tour Super Late Model Division QuikTrip Classic here at the Port Royal Speedway in Pennsylvania. Don't even know where to begin here. That wreck was absolutely brutal here. Kind of had a messy race. It's kind of been clean to a certain extent here. Dylan Holmes is involved in multiple accidents here tonight. One fast repair here on the Dirt Tour for these guys. So if you wreck, your race is not over yet, but you get one chance here. But doesn't mean you're going to get one chance to re-rack from here. But we've had several here tonight. Multiple guys here get the wave around. Nicholas Manor will take the wave around that last time around. As well, looks like it's going to be the number 14 of Matt Adams, who still had yet to go get that right front fixed on that race car. Peter the pace car here. Looks like he might be able to hang the left on the pit road this time around. Well, we might get the 1 to green next time around. Looks like we're going to get the 1 to green next time around. Nicholas Manor is going to the tail end of the field for the wave around here. Brody DeSure looks like in the number 90 is going to be the race leader here with Justin Byron from Patagonia, Kentucky. Don't know how to pronounce it, so I don't really want to say it here. Yes, we'll get the 1 to green this time around here. He'll get the outside pole here with Andrew Borton in the number 2 from Wasson, Ohio. For the first time tonight here, we're talking about him battling some internet issues here. We'll see if they continue for him here tonight, but so far he's done good and he's up. Looks like 2 spots from where he started here, and on the outside of him will be the number 35 of Dylan Holmes. We've talked about him plenty tonight. Been involved in several accidents here, and Tracy Miller, former race leader here, we're battling with the race leader with Blake Bailey. That's the guy right behind him in the number 11 spot. Was just involved in that big accident here. And Drew Bowen still down. Looks like they cut him out of that race car, and he will take that trip to the Infield Care Center, and he might be headed to the hospital, ladies and gentlemen. That was a vicious shot here. As we get ready to re-rack on back green here in the QuikTrip Classic here on the QuikTrip Racing Channel, the all-out Dirt Tour Super Late Model Division. Here we get some green flag racing underneath our hand. Looks like the number 19 of Justin Byron. It's going to be racing hard. Door to door with Brody Varshier for the race lead here. Looks like Brody's going to take the top side of the racetrack. Justin Byron's going to take the bottom. Justin Byron's going to slide job out of there. He'll get the lap led that last time around here. Caution flag out here on the QuikTrip Racing Channel. Big wreck here for Andrew Borton. We'll back that ass up as we always do on the QuikTrip Racing Channel. It's going to be a big shot for Andrew Borton from Ohio as he's getting ready to take it down to the garage here, but we're not going to let him escape from us here. We'll kick it over to the all-out Dirt Tour instant replay cam. The number 2, Kevin Walker, and the number 1 of Michael Knuckles. It looks like Tracy Miller is going to make some contact as well here. See if we can't get a better blimp cam or something here. Get a better look exactly what happened here. Slow it down in a little bit of slow motion here. Looks like the number 2 of Andrew Bolton is just going to get absolutely pummeled by Tracy Miller here. Nowhere for them to go here. Down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Just slide back up in front of Kevin Walker here. Nowhere Kevin Walker can go. And neither the number 1 with Mike Knuckles here. Now, bring out the caution flag here on the QuikTrip Racing Channel. Dylan Holmes looks like he was able to get through it as well, but see how things shake out here for the race leader here. Dane Sanders got a clean race car. But underneath him, Brody DeSure looks like he was able to race out the race lead there by Justin Byron. Back under the yellow flag here with 14 laps remaining. We'll take another commercial break. And we'll be back right after this. The Kentucky Kid looking to make something shake here on the Dirt Tour. Bang! That's all it's been all night long so far. If you've been tuned in here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, it's bang, 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 bang. Caution flag, caution flag, caution flag. Banging doors, banging fenders, banging egos. It's been all that all night here. We're under caution for the 6th time tonight here. Justin Byram. And the number 19 from Kentucky started shotgun tail into the field. We're damn near it. He's drove his way up here to the 2nd place spot here after a massive crash. Took out several contingency. It looks like Nicholas Maynard was the wave around that last time, and the number 02 in the Maynard Motors machine. Justin Byron will get the outside pole spot with Brody Dusher from Lakewood in the middle side. Oh my, what a jump here. Excuse my French, almost said a cuss word. Tracy Miller trying to get a big jump on the outside, wasn't successful. See how this works out for him here. It looks like the number 64 is going to be battling door to door with Dylan Holmes here in the turns 3 and 4. But meanwhile, Blake Bailey was the former race leader here, back out on the racetrack after using that fast repair. Tracy Miller will slide across the front end of Blake Bailey here from Illinois. The Illinois kid will take the top side of the racetrack, trying to get through the number 64. Can he get through? He'll paint it 3 wide up the middle. And he'll clear the number 64. They'll paint doors down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Here we'll get down. Tracy Miller will go around. Upside down. Here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll back that ass up here. Take a look here. I believe the caution flag will fly. We'll take a look down here for an instant replay here. Tracy Miller was battling hard. Door to door with Blake Bailey. Side by side. The tangle here down the back straightaway as we showed before. Blake Bailey didn't like to have any of it. He'll send Tracy Miller hard into the outside wall upside down here. Blake Bailey will keep on going about his day here. The caution flag will fly here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll go back to the main broadcast here. We already know what just happened, ladies and gentlemen. Tippers are flaring here. Peter the pace car back out on the racetrack here. And it looks like maybe the number 19 of Justin Byram was able to get out over Brody Dusher when the caution flag come out here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take another commercial break here, hopefully for the final time with 12 laps remaining. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel with Brody Dusher, the race leader, with Justin Byram on the outside. It's allowing you to watch a couple of them guys circle back around here to the tail end of the field. Looks like they were able to catch up here. Back green here in the all-out dirt tour. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God. Big run here on the restart. He'll catch it to the tail end of the field here. Looks like the number 90. He's going to get turned around here. Brody Dusher here. Looks like he'll be able to get it going back around here. And Nicholas Maynard down here on the bottom side of the racetrack. Down one more lap here. If he can get another caution, it'll fall right in his favor. Meanwhile, the number 11 of Blake Bailey here was the race leader for majority of the night. It's a big 10 laps remain here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Meanwhile, Dylan Holmes gets a little loose there. The 64 of Gage Sanders is going to battle right here with Blake Bailey. He'll challenge him hard for the, looks like it's going to be the 2nd place spot here through turns 3 and 4 here. Meanwhile, the Kentucky kid of Justin Byram selling away with it here at the Port Royal Speedway. Meanwhile, Blake Bailey will get the spot over the number 64 of Sanders. Down the backstretch, still fly, 9 laps remaining here in the all-out dirt tour. QuikTrip Classic. Looks like caution flag maybe out here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. No, it's not. Here we're still racing green. The conditions on the racetrack are mint. Here's the 64. It's going to the top side of the racetrack, trying to get back around the number 11 of Blake Bailey here, just allowing Justin Byram to escape through here. We ride on board with the number 19 of Justin Byram, the race leader here. And he's got a guy up ahead of him getting slow. Not sure who that is here, but we'll have to check it out here. He's got his hands busy inside of that race car, the race leader. Battling issues here down the back straightaway. They'll go. Looks like that's going to be the number 14 of Matt Adams here. Matt Adams still battling some handling issues on that number 14. He'll get another right front tire put on it here. Just trying to make something straight. Into the ninth event with 6 laps remaining here on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel on the All Out Dirt Tour. Off of turn 2, they'll go down the back straightaway. Mike Knuckles looking to make something straight here. As he's up to the 3rd place spot here in the All Out Dirt Tour. He'll look down the middle side of the racetrack, trying to get around the number 11 of Blake Bailey here. And he'll be able to do it, but the caution flag comes out here at the last minute. And to take a look here and see exactly what happened here on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel. Who was involved? Looks like maybe the number 2 of Andrew Borton. We'll back it up here. See if it was him that was involved. Maybe Matt Adams that brought out the caution. Not very sure here. Looks like, yes, it's going to be Matt Adams possibly. Take a look here. He was already slow on the bottom side of the racetrack here. Not sure what was going on here. The number 2 was already on pit road, so we know it wasn't him. It's him and number 90. Former race leader, yes, they'll get into it. The number 90 of Brody Ducheur was sitting around here on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel. And meanwhile, I think that'll kill Matt Adams' car here, and that'll bring out the caution flag here on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel. We'll kick it back over here to the race leader here. Looks like it's going to be, checked out here. Looks like it's going to be the number 19 of Justin Byram. We know that, but not sure if Mike Knuckles. Yeah, it's Mike Knuckles. Looks like he's going to be registered the 3rd place car now behind Blake Bailey here. 6 laps remain here. Can we get it done here? Michael Knuckles gets a great launch up to the 4th place spot there on the restart. Blake Bailey looking for his first ever win here in the All Out Dirt Tour, running full time. If he could pick up the win here tonight in the All Out Dirt Tour QuikTrip Classic, it'll lock him into the playoffs here. And he needs it 2 weeks from now, the regular season finale, and he wouldn't even have to worry about it. Just reminding you to wax your coochie. You see in the back of that late model, can he wax the field here with 6 laps remaining when we go back green here for his first ever All Out Dirt Tour win. And the shoot back here, it looks like Nicholas Maynard is getting the wave around here with 6 laps remaining here. And that'll put him back on the lead lap here. So Nicholas Maynard back in contestant here for the first time here since probably like lap 10 or 12 when we've seen him go around here and he towed it. So Nicholas Maynard got a chance to possibly not win the race, did not win it. Put some points here. Still swing back around and try to catch the tail end of the field here. Looks like we're going to get a single file restart this time around on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel. Justin Byram's going to be the race leader behind Peter the pace car. Blake Bailey looking to score his first ever all-out dirt tour victory here in the Port Royal Speedway, the QuikTrip Classic. Gage Sanders filling in the field tonight in the number 64 Penske Racing Shock Late model. Been back fast here tonight. Can he spoil the field here on the all-out dirt tour? Mike Knuckles gets a great jump here on the last restart here. Looks like we'll go racing next time around. Make sure you hit out Turner Nichols. Driving the number 1 here, Knuckles Performance. Get all your stuff. Big money looking to make something shake here. Brody Ducheur in the number 90 turns around. The Adams kid, Matt Adams, to ring out the caution flag. Kevin Walker, 3-time winner here. Can he make something shake here? Score number 4. Nicholas Maynard back on the lead lap here in the all-out dirt tour. Looking to make something shake here. Looks like Justin Byram's going to lead him back here to the restart zone on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel. We're re-ranked. Fires back up here. 6 laps remaining. Can we see an ending here in the QuikTrip Classic? Meanwhile, Justin Byram down on the bottom side of the racetrack, riding on board with him. We'll go back up. Got to see the whole track here. Pile up down here in the back straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2. Caution flag out here on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel. Holy cow. Multiple guys involved here. We'll back that ass up here. Throw it up for an instant replay here for the all-out dirt tour. About 4 or 5, maybe 6, 7 guys involved here. We see the number 64 of Gage Sanders involved, along with McMoney, Mike McKnuckles, and Kevin Walker. Look like he got a little bit of that as well here. We'll look down here on the bottom side of the racetrack here. It looks like the number 64 will just get turned around by Mike Knuckles. That's Gage Sanders here. And everybody else piling in here. And poor number 90. Brody Ducheur led some laps here tonight, nowhere able to get through here. Nicholas Maynard looks like he was able to get through here. We'll back it up here. We'll ride on board with Nicholas Maynard, see exactly what he's seen, since he was able to ride through there pretty smoothly. We're right around here. He throws it down the bottom side of the racetrack. He was barely able to scrape through there. The kid gets back on the lead lap. We'll be able to scrape through here. We'll see how things shake out for him, but big damage here for the number 90 machine. Looks like the number 1 McMoney, Michael McKnuckles, got some problem here. Gates Sanders got the left front suspension just hanging off that thing. Kevin Walker missing a right front tire, trying to get a shut down pit road. One fast repair for these guys here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll take our final commercial break of the night with hopefully a conclusion to the night's event after this. We'll be back after this. Bang! Back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an absolute eventful night. That's the least that we could say here. We've had about 9 caution flags here tonight so far. Kind of give you a little field recap here of exactly how it's been, what's going on here, introduce you maybe to a couple of some of these guys. That's the number 19 machine of Justin Byram from Kentucky. Has drove his way from the back of the field here to possibly find himself a winner here in the All-Out Dirt Tour. Not running full-time on the season, but filling in the field here tonight, looking to spoil the party. Blake Bailey will get the second place spot here on the restart full-time, looking for his first win on the season. And Nicholas Maynard has came all the way back up here to the third place spot. Can he make something shake, get his first win in the All-Out Dirt Tour? Michael Knuckles will jump right here. We're going to re-rack with Backfire Green here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel in the All-Out Dirt Tour. Meanwhile, these guys are going to battle it out here. 4 more laps remain here. Can we keep it green here? Justin Byron's going to run down the back straightaway here, running from Blake Bailey for the race lead. Meanwhile, Mike Knuckles and Nicholas Maynard here will sit south. They'll get a little bit of distance in between them. Meanwhile, Blake Bailey looking for the race lead here with 4 laps remaining. Full time on the All-Out Dirt Tour. The Illinois from Bunker Hill, Illinois kid goes to the top side of the racetrack. He'll make the pass around the number 19 of Justin Byram from Kentucky. He'll sail into turn 3 and 4 here. 3 laps remaining, coming to 2 out of turn 4. Justin Byram down on the bottom side. Blake Bailey sailing by on the top side. He'll clear the number 19. Going into turn 22 here. Meanwhile, Justin Byram will sail it down the bottom side of the racetrack. Looking to make something shake here for Blake Bailey. Wall gone out of turn 2. Nicholas Maynard battling door to door here down the bottom side with Kevin Walker. This is the battle for the 4th place spot here. 2 guys also full-time on the Dirt Tour. Michael Knuckles resting for the second season next time. Finally, the white flag is in the air for Blake Bailey, presented by the AFLglobal.com. He'll sail the top side of turn 22 down the back straightaway. Bunker Hill, Illinois, stand up to number 11. Blake Bailey will go down the bottom side of the racetrack, come out of turn 3 and 4, and he'll win the QuikTrip Classic here, the Port Royal Speedway in the All-Out Dirt Tour. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard, Kevin Walker battling it for the 4th place spot. That was a close one. It's going to go to Kevin Walker for the 4th place spot, and Nicholas Maynard will get the 5th place spot here. Trouble after the checkered flag here. What a battle there between those 2 kids here. But Blake Bailey, tonight's winner here in the All-Out Dirt Tour, Super Late Model Division QuikTrip Classic here at the Port Royal Speedway. Mike Knuckles will come and give a congratulatory little gas pedal here to Blake Bailey. Blake Bailey wins his first ever All-Out Dirt Tour event here. That'll lock him into the playoffs. And you won't have to worry 2 weeks from now. Blake Bailey, ladies and gentlemen, from Bunker Hill, Illinois. Come in here and dominated, got wrecked, got his fast repair, came all the way back to the front of the field here. And he'll win tonight's QuikTrip Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Bailey. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and throw up tonight's final results here. Blake Bailey takes it down to the garage here. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Bailey and his Matchstick Mafia Speed Ranch Hot Messy Late Model will win tonight's All-Out Dirt Tour QuikTrip Classic. Justin Byram and his East Coast Sim Sports number 19 will get the 2nd place spot. Mike Knuckles in the number 1 machine will get the 3rd place spot, with Kevin Walker in the East Coast Sim Sports 24 machine. He'll round out the 4th place spot. The kid, Nicholas Manor, will shake back for a top 5 points paying spot here behind Kevin Walker. It was close, but Nicholas Manor will get the top 5 spot. Gage Sanders in the number 64 will get the 6th place spot here, and Brody Dusher will get the 7th place spot. Dylan Holmes will get the 8th place spot, with Andrew Borton getting the 9th place spot. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it here for us on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Blake Bailey successful here in the night's all-out dirt tour here at the Port Royal Speedway, and he's down in the Victoria Signs and Graphic victory lane here at the Speed Palace at the Port Royal Speedway. Blake Bailey wins it here on the all-out dirt tour on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Blake Bailey tonight. Before we give it up here at the QuikTrip Classic, I want to thank tonight's sponsors here for the night's main event in the all-out dirt tour. The all-out dirt tour wants to thank the iRacing platform here. That's right here, the video game you see right here. $10 a month can get you right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Free to race, free to join. Make sure you get at them. Follow them on the TikTok here, ladies and gentlemen. Throw it out to the other one. Speaking of TikTok, All Out Dirt Tour presented by the TikTok app. I'm going to present the Booty Scoot Racing channel. That's right here. You're watching it. You found it. Make sure you press that like button. Press that follow button. Bringing you all the live action here on the TikTok platform. And we couldn't do that without TikTok here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Blake Bailey wins it here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel's All Out Dirt Tour QuikTrip Classic with a dominating performance. The Bunker Hill, Illinois kid will go home excited and happy. He'll get that trophy to put on his wall here in the Max Ding Mafia Speed Ranch East Coast Sim Sports. Number 11 will just come to Port Royal and put on a show here at the Speed Palace and all the mayhem that he ensued tonight. He well earned it. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Enjoy your night.